we're going to speak about?
Love.
Friendship.
Love.
Love.
Family. Devotion.
Devotion. Good. What else? All right.
Relations.
Relations.
Relatives.
Relatives. Okay. Okay. What kind of relations? What kind of
Friends.
international friendship? International relations. What else? Maybe. What about? Do you think that it's friendship? What kind of? It's also what kind of relations it is?
Greetings. Greetings.
Yeah, well, maybe. And so it's relations between nations. Nations. So the topic. So today we are going to travel with you to a wonderful journey of cross-cultural communication. How do you understand the word cross-cultural? What does it mean? Cross-cultural.
Between different cultures.
Between different cultures. Wonderful. And now between different cultures. And let's speak about what does this mean, culture? Because culture for you and culture for me. What do you understand culture?
Traditions, customs.
Traditions, customs,
Music.
music, languages, art, nations. Okay.
Food.
Food, your favorite one, your future profession. Drawing, architecture, so dancing, why not? And if you speak about culture, yes, what is the most important? That's it. Music, art, dancing are very important. But what is the most important?
Language.
Language, quite agree. And who?
People.
Wonderful. That's definitely, because when we communicate, I don't communicate with art, I don't communicate with architecture, I communicate with people. That's definitely. And here, do you see the picture? What is that? Culture we have on the picture. What is the picture? Is that iceberg? Yeah, it's an iceberg. And what does it mean, iceberg? Some people say that there is ice, that culture is like iceberg. Iceberg. Why is it so?
We see only the upper part of it.
You see only the upper part.
The most part is underwater.
And what part is on the bottom and what part is under the bottom?
No.
Okay, so what part can you see? I come to another country, what can I see? What can I see? People are. Face,
Their customs.
color of skin,
Customs.
some customs. They go on some kind of festivals, parades, something like this.
Their
What-
food.
Food, I eat some food, that's that. And what part we don't see?
Their
The
traditions.
Inner history, we can't see only them.
Inner emotions.
In the emotions, then, it's very important, what must we pay attention is their character, their religion, maybe their beliefs, but which are so important in communication. So you have mentioned almost everything. And now, why is it so important to know the culture? Why is it so important to know about all this stuff, traditions, customs?
It broadens our mind.
Broadens our mind. My mind is broad, but I want something practical. Imagine in 5 years you're a businessman, or in 10 years you're a businesswoman. You're a businesswoman and you go abroad. What do you want? Let's say. What do you want? You want some? Closer. You want some kind of understanding? So we'll speak about this a little bit later. So now we are going together, traveling somewhere, with a wonderful girl named Natasha, who is trying to make a contract with foreign countries.
Stop. Japan. Natasha had a great meeting with Meiko Nakamura. At the end, Miss Nakamura presented Natasha with her business card. Natasha quickly tucked it into her briefcase and secretly celebrated her victory. But Miss Nakamura never called, and Natasha didn't get her business.
Did not catch
What
poor
did
Natasha.
Natasha do wrong? Was it A, she didn't have a cool business card, B, she didn't speak Japanese, C, she tucked Ms. Nakamura's business card into her briefcase, or D, she wore a boring black suit?
You're idiots. Why didn't she get a contract? What has happened? She was, hey! And no contract. What is the reason? Everything was perfect. She was so happy. Okay, what do you think? speak Japanese, all right? So, that's your also idea, okay? Any other ideas?
She didn't understood the Japanese culture. She Japanese, they are all
They all?
they all are cultural and rather quiet.
Quiet.
And she just shouted
And you want to say, this is answer number E you want to say, yes? Another answer, give another answer. Okay, out of this four, what do you think?
I agree, but she didn't speak Japanese.
Japanese. So if I go to another country and I speak Chinese, and something like this, I will be a polyglot, yes? The problem is that... That's right. Can you say it a little bit louder?
She takes Mr. McKenna's business card and her briefcase.
That's the most important thing, business card. If you get a business card from Japanese, you must take it with two hands. You must have a look at it, study it. Yes, you must touch it. You never put it like this, like I did with this wonderful thing, never. And when we have a conversation, I must sit with you. If you are Mrs. Nakamura, put your business card here and start communicating. Without the card, they will say, no. This is Japan. No business without the card. Right, the next one. We'll have a look. Okay? All right, one more. Guess.
In Argentina, Natasha's meeting went so well that CEO Simon Ruiz invited Natasha to his home for dinner. Natasha arrived early and settled in.
So that's Natasha. Everything was perfect.
Finally, the others arrived. Natasha enjoyed her evening, but she didn't get Mr. Ruiz's business. What did Natasha do wrong?
Okay, all right. Now I would like you to work a little bit, speak together. Okay, just 30 seconds and come up to a conclusion. What do you think? What did Natasha do wrong? All right, I would like you to talk together. Okay, so just if you want, you can speak English. Yes, if you can speak English. You can practice speaking English. Okay, easy, easy, easy. All right, great. Okay, good idea. You think that in our Russian culture, a person should not drink too much wine. All right, so what's your ideas, okay?
She arrived early.
She arrived early. Why is it so bad? All right, but it's your ideas. What about you?
she didn't bring a date, maybe.
She didn't bring a date. Bring a date. All right, bring a date. Yes, bring a date. All right, and your idea?
Or drank or arrived early.
Drank or arrived early. Why did you come up to this conclusion? Drank or arrived early?
Oh.
Because it was a party. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, something was wrong with the party. Right, let's have a look.
Was it A, she arrived early, B, she drank too much wine,
Okay.
C,
I will tell you the answer. The right answer is she arrived early. And in this country, if a person arrives early, what does it mean? He's too greedy. You know what is it? He eats too much. The person came specially early to eat as much food as possible. Okay? And that's why in Argentina it's a very bad tradition to come early. So if we speak about the last video, it's a very short, but it's very
then it was off to Egypt.
Have you been to Egypt? Yeah. Egypt.
Natasha offered her left hand to shake, and the meeting was over before it got started.
I hope you can guess. What did Natasha do wrong?
Put a hand to say hello to
Okay, and what kind of hand?
the guy.
What kind of hand?
Right hand, which is right hand.
The left hand.
Left hand.
White.
Left hand. Yes, because she has already changed. Yes, left hand. Never give left hand in. Right. Now let's turn back to my question that I asked you before. Why is it so important to know some kind of culture, maybe traditions or cultures or something like this? About you, okay?
Maybe if you don't know some traditions in the country you are going to, you may offend people when you are talking to, and you won't get connection from them.
You can offend people, that's very important in relationships.
Not to get into a silly situation.
Yeah, in silly situations, any ideas? Okay, what else? You can be, what does it mean? Successful in conversations? Okay, wonderful. All right, that's great. Oops. All right. Now, please don't have a look because I was wrong about this. Now I would like you to do the following thing. I'm going to give you the country. Have a look at this country. Have a look at this country. And try to guess what country is it. Okay? I'm going to give you 1 minute. The country is the same in one group. So I'm going to give you 1 minute. Have a look to guess what country is it. Yes? Based on the greetings in this country. You can speak, you can discuss, and try to guess what country is this. Они работали еще перед приходом в кабинет, но сейчас something happened. Right, thank you. Can you get group number 1? Let's try to guess. You have group number 1, yeah? So I would like you listen please very carefully to the group, yes? The main ideas, and give your idea. What kind of country is that?
I think it's a nation country, maybe India, because I thought that it is India because it is said here direct eye contact should be avoided as it is considered to be rude in this.
Direct eye contact should be. Okay, Nikita, what else can you say about your? What else information? Listen please carefully, we will need it a little bit later. Direct eye contact. Nikita, I would like you to listen because we will have the task, okay? Thank you. All right. Okay, Nikita. So, some information from the card that you have.
It's a formal country.
It's a formal country. Yes, okay.
In this country, always greet the most senior person first.
Senior person first, and okay, so please. Okay, Svetlana, and very respectful to elders. Right. Okay, Svetlana.
In any situation, you need to use some appropriate things, only appropriate for this.
So what is very appropriate? What do they say? They
It's like low.
bow and they shake hands. So all the do you agree that it is India?
I think it's
Do you agree that it is India? Bow, shake hands. You don't have a look. Yes?
Japan.
Japan, China.
Japan, China. That's definitely China. India is very close. It was a good guess. But pay attention. In China, you don't. At school, do you know that at school children should not look into the eyes of the teacher? Do you know about that? They need to look only here, not into the eyes of the teacher, because recess is not very good. All right, good. So, please, your country.
I think it's Korea.
So, some ideas. Everybody, I would like everybody to say some words, okay? What kind of?
In Korea, the bow is
Listen, because you need to agree or disagree, okay?
the more slow you show the bow
Like this, yeah?
like this, yes.
And?
The more you get, you show to person.
Person, then what other information? Okay. Yulia, any information?
Yeah. In the country, actually includes many parts of the conversation and even mark the end of the interaction.
Aha. So it means that if you nod the head, yes,
Yeah.
it may... Это соглашение, нет? Головой кивает судьбу. Ты с ним разговариваешь, you speak with him, yes, and he nods and nods. No. Does it mean that he agrees with you? No. Because he says, yes, I see that you are here. And it might be anything. Yes, I see you here. So in this country, and the last idea is very important. About a business card. Exchange of business card, and then you look at this business card. It's in, anybody say? It's in Korea and also in Japan. Wonderful. So now please, your country.
We also think that it's Japan, because there is also an exchange of business cards.
Exchange of business cards, then.
We like closeness, and if you're straight fast, it is interpreted like hostility, and I think Japans don't like to be too far from each other when greeting.
It's the usual handshake. And what about, they never hug. Japanese never hug. Japanese, have you seen Japanese who hugs? No, never. Japanese never hugs. And here is the word, abrazo. Do you know this word, abrazo? Listen to this word, abrazo. Abrazo. It's closer to which language?
Spain. Spanish.
Spanish or Mexican. That's wonderful. That's right. And in Mexico, never put your hands into the pocket. That's also very important. Okay, and your guess is which country, I think?
I think it's Australia or America.
The last variant is great. It's America. Yes, America. Good. So what are our main ideas about
They
America?
often say hi to complete strangers.
Hi, do you know they say hi, hello.
They smile and
Wonderful.
they believe it's time smile.
Okay, wonderful. So now please, I'd like you to work in groups, yes, and try to think about which pieces of advice, yes, can you give to people coming to Russia? Yeah? What about Russian people? How to say hello or something like this? Just also very fast something, okay? Few words, maybe one piece of advice, two pieces of advice. Can you say? You need to smile, yes?
Yes.
Okay, people in Russia smile, wonderful. Your idea, okay?
Triple kiss.
People?
Triple kissing.
Triple kiss.
Yeah.
Starting from the left or from the right?
I don't know, maybe from the left.
From the left to the right and then back. Great. Then what about?
Before the meal you should say good appetite. I think it's
Okay.
more typical Croatian.
Okay, that's very typical. What about Russia? Any kind of piece of advice? Okay. All right.
When you meet something, you should handshake.
Handshake. All right. Handshake. Right. Now this. This is what I found out from the guide to people who want to come to Russia. Greetings in Russia. What you said, don't expect friendly smiles, they said in the guide. Do you agree that it is false?
Yeah, I think that it's false.
Okay. Don't shake hands over a threshold. Okay?
What is it?
And what is it?
Yes, it's
Yes,
true.
It's true. And why is it true?
It's a bad
It's a bad?
Habit.
It's a bad habit. If I shake hands, it means what will be? Bad things, bad luck. Okay? When female friends meet, they kiss on the starting with the left. That's right. That's good then. When close male friends meet, they make pat. Do you know the word pat?
Yes.
Pat.
between
Yeah.
girls we don't.
And you don't? and the last one is typical one is the firm bone crushing hands. Bone crushing is bone and crush. You know the word crush? Like crush your hands, something like this. And you need to have a look into the eyes. Is it correct? If I shake hands with you, I shake hands and I look into your eyes. Is it correct? Yes. All right. And now I'm going to do the following thing. I would like you to choose what we are going to do now. I would like you to choose. I'm going to give you a choice. Do you know what is it, a puzzle? Yes. The first choice is a puzzle. And what about the second one? Is it some kind of a role game, a role play, conversation practice?
Let's try role play.
Let's role play.
So we'll try to speak, yes, more? Everybody agrees? Is there anybody who says, I don't like to talk in English, I would like to do something else? Is there anybody like this? You don't like? You don't like speaking? Do you want any kind of reading? More? Yeah? Okay. All right. That's wonderful. So, what I'd like you to do now, because you see, I have got two, let's say, envelopes. A puzzle. It was a puzzle, but we chose speaking. Let it be speaking. All right. Family values. We are going to speak in a little bit different situations. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm going to give you to the group some kind of family values. And the idea is the following. You're coming from Italy. You're coming from Italy. And these are, yes, the whole group. And these are Italians' values. Yeah? You're coming from France. I don't have France. I don't have France. In reality, if you have any kind, you have internet, if you